What up, shit? Timmy's here. Now the streaming service Paramount Plus had a honors interesting year as well. So I'm pretty much going to do my top 10 favorite 2023 originals from Paramount. So here is my official top 10. Number 10, I'm going with iCarly season 3, which now is the final season, which is disappointing that this recently had ended. I thought they did a really good job with iCarly. Like I was never like the world's biggest iCarly guy at the time. Obviously, my Nickelodeon shows were obviously always Drake and Josh, Victorious, Zoe 101. But I actually did watch iCarly here and there, and I actually really enjoyed what they went through with the new relaunch, having it be more like adult centric and stuff. Considering like calling them curse a little bit, I always thought was pretty fun. Uh, of course, we end up pretty much seeing Carly and Freddie kiss, so it's shame we're never gonna get to see their relation. Like we're never gonna see our pretty much like an it pretty much teased with a cliffhanger. Sadly, we probably won't get to see that cliffhanger with Rob, unless maybe they like end it with like a film. Maybe that could be interesting, but it is what it is, I guess. Number 9, I'm going with Finest Kind. Now, this just premiered on Paramount Plus, starring Jenna Ortega, and it tells the story of two half brothers, played by Ben Foster and Toby Wallace, raised in different worlds who are reunited as adults over a fateful summer. And Finest Kind is a really decent flick. This is directed by Brian Helgeland, who also directed the Chadwick Boseman movie 42. He did a really good job directing this. Janet Ortega definitely really showcasing of how great an actress she is. Ben Foster, Tommy Lee Jones were all great. Really interesting series. Definitely feels like reminiscence of, let's say, The Town or Four Brothers. Definitely getting a bit of those vibes. So really decent flick. All right. Number 8, I'm going with another Nickelodeon revival of sorts, and that is Zoe. And that of course is Zoe 102. Now, of course, this star Jamie Lynn Spears, who came back as Zoe Brooks, who is now a 32-year-old struggling TV producer for a reality show called Love Fully Charged, and she ends up, at, being asked by her best friend Quinn to be the maid of honor at her and Logan's upcoming wedding. And it was really cool to see all the original gang back together. I mean, of course, Zoe 101 did ended not it did um it pretty much ended on some like cliffhangers and stuff like that. So seeing like the cast of characters coming in and or reunite, I thought it was really cool. Really felt like, let's say, Zoe 101's version of America, I guess. And just like iCarly, really cool to see like them, all grown up here. It's a little more adult centric than it was back then. So yeah, I mean, it would be cool seeing other like Nickelodeon shows getting some sort of treatment like this. Of course, it's not going to be Drake and Josh for obvious reasons. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe a Victorious revival down the line. Maybe a Nancy Classified, but who knows? All right. Coming in at number 7, I'm going with Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. Now, of course, this is the prequel of sorts to Pet Cemetery, based on the Stephen King lore here. And this is, of course, had the likes of Henry Thomas, and it takes place like in 1969, 50 years before the events of the previous film. And the plot follows like a young Judd Crandall, who was of course played by Herman Munster himself from the original, who discovered the local Native American cemetery where the dead can live again. And while this is nowhere near as good as the original, this is a little bit more of a prequel source to like the 2019 one, really more reminiscent of that. Obviously, I always loved the original Pet Cemetery. I actually thought this was a really decent prequel worth checking out. Pam Grier was of course great in this. Had some really like the one who plays Judd Crandall that was really decent. Henry Thomas is always great when he pops up. So a really decent flick. All right, number six, I'm going with Grease: Rise of the Pink Ladies. Now, of course, this is a prequel to the iconic movie Grease, and follows the the misfit students who band together to bring out the immoral panic that will change Rydell High forever, and becoming the founding mothers of the female high school gang known as the Pink Ladies. And I thought the four leads were really solid. Obviously, this takes place, years before John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John came in. And I really quite like the music here. I really love the opening in the first season. I really thought these people played their parts well. It's sad that you probably won't be able to find the show anymore because not only did Paramount Plus Sally, cancel it, but they also took it off the streaming service, which is disappointing, but whatever. All right. Number five, I'm going with the revival of Frasier. I actually quite like this Frasier revival. Like Kelsey Grammer, I really cool seeing him coming back as a real Frasier Crane. Hopefully, we'll see David Hyde Pierce come back in some way. Uh, it really makes brought back what made the original Frasier so unique, so funny. Really like some of the cast of characters, like some of the new and some old popping up here and there. So yeah, not a bad revival there. All right, number four, I'm going with Star Trek Picard season three. I thought Picard season three was really solid here. I mean, I'm not really like the world's biggest Star Trek guy, but I have watched the show here and there. And Picard, I think, is the best out of the modern Star Trek. Lord Patrick Stewart, I think, is great as Picard. Really cool to see some of the other cast of characters popping up too. I mean, so like I've seen obviously Brave New World a couple times, Discovery, but I think Picard is by far the best out of them. Number three, I'm going with Good Burger 2. Now, of course, this is the follow-up to 1997's Good Burger, and I thought it was a really decent follow-up. Seeing like really cool year for reunions with like Zoe 1 and 2, Good Burger and on. And I quite thought Good Burger was a lot of fun to check out. Seeing Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell reprising their roles, once again, I thought was really cool. Seeing some of the cast of characters, like, cameos popping up. Little Robert Howie was great in this. I would love to see another one if they ever make one, but we'll see. Number two, I'm going with South Park, not suitable for children. Now, of course, this one just premiered just recent, and I thought it was a really solid special. I adore this one. Seeing Randy making an OnlyFans really cracked me up there. Of course, the whole cred drink, I thought, like, phenomenal. I thought it was really fun to see. Calling Logan Paul Logan LaDouche really cracked me up. So, yeah, I mean, South Park does a great job with these specials, and this one was no different. It's a really decent special here. And speaking of South Park, my number one is another South Park special, and that is South Park joining the Pandaverse. I really love this one. I mean, seeing like Cartman pretty much play Captain Kenny really did crack me up there. I mean, even someone who has defended Captain Kenny before. Even I actually chuckled seeing Cartman play Captain Kenny there. Now I know lots of people, always like think of that on their always talk smack about Disney, making remakes and stuff like that. They're also poking fun at people who like using the word woke because people are just small-minded people, folks who just like calling anything woke, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, it is a really decent one worth checking out. After watching this and the other specials, I cannot wait to see another. Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get another South Park special sometime in 2023. When, I have no idea. I still wonder when the new season's gonna premiere. I mean, these specials are cool, but we need some new seasons. Come on, Trey Parker, Matt Stone. Let's get some more seasons and give us 10 seasons, not the 6 episodes. Like, what are you, Disney Plus there? Anyway, that's pretty much it here. Now, here's my quick rundown. 10, iCarly Season 3, 9, Finest Kind, 8, Zoe 102, 7, Pet Cemetery Bloodlines, 6. Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies. 5. Frasier. 4. Star Trek Picard. 3. Good Burger 2. 2. South Park, not suitable for children. And number 1, South Park joining the Pandaverse. Let me leave you guys. Obviously, there is still some Star Trek other shows that premiered. There's other really decent ones like I don't know what else premiered. If you're into it, Baby Shark the movie premiered for anyone interested. Uh, that Special Ops series with Zoe Saldana premiered. Lots of really cool stuff for Paramount Plus. But let me leave you guys. What were some of your favorite Paramount Plus originals of the year? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Sammy Simon.